Alright, this shows off a run using crossblades, which is incredibly OP if you can actually get it, and you can use it to farm a ton of ELO. Currently in Diamond, trying to work my way up till Masters. Now this is a strat that it requires a pretty high roll. You have to get quite lucky by finding 6 whetstones in order to combine everything and also 2 gloves. So you're going to have to try to not lose some of the early rounds. And one of those strats is going to be buying stones. So stones only cost 1 gold, but they also sell for 1 gold. So there's not really any cost of actually buying them. And if you happen to find Bag of Stones, it's a great early option with the Hero Swords to deal a lot of damage. And that can kind of save you some of the early rounds. Because all the combinations, you might end up losing some of the rounds just to like having to force awkward positioning. But early on, 2 swords plus 2 whetstones kind of gives us the best possible chance. I went with the shield as well. It doesn't always work, you know, a lot of it depends on the matchmaking, but just trying your best to maybe have your best odds at winning, but at the same time, really hard rolling for whetstones. You need as many rolls as possible in order to find those, because your odds will decrease as the game goes on. So really going to want to just roll for those, and pretty much passing everything that is not going to be on sale. If something is on sale, of course you can buy it, because you can drop it and sell it for the same amount of gold that you bought it. So it's not too bad. And here, yeah, taking the gloves. I still need quite a bit of whetstones, but I mean, it's also going to help me. I guess this is going to be better. Yeah, go ahead and sell the shield so I can roll more, try to find even more whetstones. And luckily I found one. And yeah, so stones also, even early on, just stones without the bag is still decent just because you don't have a ton of HP, and they still get buffed by the swords. And then it took a random garlic to try to win, but I think it was on sale, right? And there's an on sale whetstone, so getting pretty lucky there. And now just going to continue to roll, I think, here. Not going to even buy any of the shop space. Okay, just kidding. I am going to buy one of the shop spaces. I guess gloves and another whetstone will be somewhat helpful. And I guess, yeah, sure, go ahead and gloves, since it's pretty common to actually run out of stamina early on with if you run into any shields. I guess we can give extra speed to the garlic, since that might actually help. And it was super close. Luckily beat the person who was using pan. So just need one more whetstone and then one more pair of gloves, and we're all looking good. There's the bag of rocks, perfect. So that will help me probably win this round. I also, yeah, so I'm really focusing more on just winning now, because I feel like I will win with this squad. With the hero sword that gives +4 damage, plus bag of rocks, it's just a ton of attack early on. And of course the rocks don't use stamina. So gonna go ahead and use the gloves on those. So stamina is not gonna be an issue. And then I guess do some weird positioning so the whetstone can actually apply to the hero sword. And just go ahead and roll, and I guess we can end on healing herb. I feel like I'm gonna win anyway, so maybe I should have just rolled once to try to find that whetstone, but that'll work for now. I just noticed the top is slightly cropped. That's my bad, but luckily find the whetstone. So now gonna have to combine to get the hero sword, and then find one more pair of gloves to combine into, is it the falcon sword, and then those combine. Once you actually get the cross sword, the only thing you're really going to lose to is like a ton of spikes, which for some reason people really seem to love running into. Maybe a crazy like poison build later on that's I've been watching a streamer and they were going for it, where it's like scythe and a bunch of poison potions with Reaper, and that can actually kill you. And then other crossblades just with like slightly better stuff than you, but yeah, so go ahead and take things that are on sale just to win this round. Sure, take these boots, and then next round pretty much just roll for gloves until I find it. I mean, part of it is just hard rolling for the things that you need, but it's kind of worth it. The other way to like really gain ELO is to go for Steel Goobert, which I've had decent success. Like both of these strats I think are kind of viable in order to maybe get to master, which I haven't actually accomplished yet, but I'm hoping I will be able to do. I feel like a lot of it is definitely RNG, but maybe there's things I can improve on. Anyway, yeah, so this round is probably going to be a loss because the gloves aren't really doing too much, but that's okay. So instead, if I think it's just going to be a loss anyway, I'll take a free gem next turn. Gems can actually be helpful, because really all you care about once you get the crossblades is to get attack speed. Although that was super close, so I might have won that if I had garlic. If it would have gotten like 3 triggers or something. Who knows, but pretty much always want to take Hunter, I think. It gives you extra crit chance, and the crossblades, once they start scaling and critting, it gets pretty insane. So the extra 30% is pretty good. Stamina potion is great to get that on sale, and then I guess I just take a dagger to try to win this round. But yeah, stamina potion, because the crossblades attack so fast, you probably will run out of stamina if they have any shields. So getting a stamina potion, maybe getting a banana for the super stamina potion is great. And then so the crossblades, you want to have 2 weapons. One of those is going to be a bow, and the other is going to be my bag of rocks. Ideally, I guess it would be 2 bows, but that's kind of expensive, and you don't want to risk, like, you know, spending all of your gold early on to get the bows. But actually beat that person with crossbow, because they don't really have anything else. So yeah, I could try to go for double bow, but I don't really have the room for it right now. And since I already have bag of rocks, I think it's going to be fine. There's going to be a whole bunch of rearranging here. So I'll go ahead and just skip forward here to when I actually finish rearranging. Pretty much, again, all you want is attack speed, but you want to make sure it's also inside the ranger box for that extra like 10% crits or 5% for each clover, and that's going to be quite helpful. And then, yeah, so we're really looking for fanny packs for 10% increase in attack speed. For gems, we're just looking for pretty much the attack speed. And then looking for, I guess, space, because I actually need the bag of rocks to be underneath. Mana orb, you could go for mana orb, I guess. Sure, it's on sale. Why not? Then maybe you could get like a book of light or something. You get that 2 seconds of invulnerability, which is pretty decent. And then the last thing is going to be, well, actually, acorn collar for increased crit chance, and then also gloves for increased attack speed. So yeah, you're really going all in on just crossblades. Get the gloves. You can put it in a lot of great spots with bow. You can put it like above and below. Although, yeah, once I can move like the bow and arrow thing, or the extra crit damage out of the way, and just have 2 gloves, and that would be a whole bunch of extra attack speed. So gonna save everything there, and then just go ahead and run this. Still want the gems, I guess. Oh yeah, because it's on sale, I'll take that 1 extra spike. That might make the difference, you never know. And you can see this person is starting to get the poison thing, but they haven't gotten there yet, so not too scary. And then, I guess more shop space. At this point, the game plan is pretty simple. There's not too much else to do. Just kind of look for, you know, a few specific items. But once you get this combination, you're looking pretty good, and you've gotten, like, almost everything you need. Go against someone else who's also using crossblades, but they actually have a slightly better build than I do at the moment. I still have a bit of attack speed to get. A perfect ruby on sale. You know what? Why not? I don't think it's like amazing, but hey, that's kind of interesting. There's the attack speed, 10%. That's perfect. And there's gloves in the shop, so I'll definitely be wanting that. At this point, I'm probably going to speed up the video so that it is going to be at 2 times speed, because again, this part is when it gets pretty easy. Pretty much just missing some defense. Maybe get some armor just for that initial extra health. Get a shield or something. And yeah, more attack speed if possible. And another crossbow user. Luckily, mine is slightly better. I think all the extra gloves and attack speed is really just, whoever ramps up first, I guess, is gonna win. And I guess, you know, if you have like slightly more defense, whatever. You know, just the small things. I mean, it's kind of a weird meta where crossblades is so dominant. Like, it's very, very rare where anything actually beats crossblades. And I don't think, like, this is definitely one of the more consistent things, even if it's very risky in the early game. Like, since your odds are just so good at finding all those whetstones, it's not actually that bad, but you can just lose a lot of the opening rounds and just get screwed over and then just lose so much ELO because you only got like 2 wins. And yeah, then you have to get like all of the survival mode wins in order to actually catch back up, but it kind of just like goes back and forth of like losing early and then maybe getting all the way to a win. At least that's how it goes for me. But as you can see, 2 times speed, got some armor, Shield of Valor, that will go great with the armor. Get even more armor and a little bit of defense. Just need the space. So that's pretty much all I'll be rolling for. Another stamina potion wouldn't hurt. Maybe you could also take like a bird or something, especially, but I mean, it ramps up so fast already where I don't know how necessary the bird is. So I'm just focusing on getting another potion and then more space in the shop. That was a weird laggy cut there, but yeah, rearranging a lot of stuff just so I can, I guess, try to fit in the shield below this armor. It's always kind of annoying with like all the 4s and 3s, but I just kind of take what I get in the shop because you probably don't want to spend too much gold rolling. I guess you can always get things on sale. Fill in that gap. And I think I just sold that shield, but it was on sale, so it didn't actually cost me anything. I don't know if it's worth it to get like all the other gems or if I should just like hard roll the attack speed. I have the one is at like 15% attack speed. You can see most of the rounds aren't even a problem as long as you don't go against another crossblades. It's really not too much of an issue. More gloves. Can I fit in more gloves? I don't know. I wish I could fit in a shield. It's so close, but yeah, it would mess up the rock bag. Perhaps I should have transitioned to a bow a long time ago, but that's okay. More clovers, got a bird at the end, and overall really good squad. And that's gonna just do it. This last round is at normal speed, and you can see it just absolutely crushes most teams. Gets some trophies, 14, not too bad, plus 19 ELO. Slowly work my way up to the Masters, but yeah, that's the Crossblades. Thanks for watching. See ya.